Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just seems to go... Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's opted for the long pass. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
It's a searching pass. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neuer comes out and deals with it. And it's Gullit. No, that's been intercepted. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Gullit. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much days of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Neither side yet able to find the net. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. Maldini getting this one clear. Closing it. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Always onto this. Van Dijk gets the foot in and wins the ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hazard knocks it into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nesta. Tries to pass it through. Gabriel. Rijkaard. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Gullit. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Ferdinand. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Bellingham. To McAllister. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard looking to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. Now there's a fine ball. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a promise. Shapes to shoot! Against the crossbar. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Bellingham. Foot in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's played through for him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bellingham.
There will be
It's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
On the road outside the stadium.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ferdinand. And Hullet! They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
McAllister. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Now what about this cross? Ferdinand gets rid without sophistication. Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. McAllister. Has a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Floated through. Gerrard. Played in deep. He is through here. Lewandowski always looking for that half a chance. Can he latch on to this? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Bellingham. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bellingham. And here's Lewandowski. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out towards the flank. McAllister gets into a good position. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. McAllister. Now it's Lewandowski. Rijkaard. And this is Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking. There's the shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Rafinha.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And this is Lewandowski.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played back towards his own goal. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. No, he's not getting past him there.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Ibrahimovic. He's gone for goal. Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution
So, time for
Manchester
changes on
United.
both sides, actually.
Number 19, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field is number 45, Osman. Substitution in progress.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Marquinhos. What a throw in.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Rijkaard. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. An early chance, their first of the game. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passing nice and neat. And the shot, a chance! Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, delightful ball. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
McAllister. Bellingham. So we're still where we stopped. He's going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Gets a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. He's not got that quite right. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Mbappe. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their third corner. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. He's shifting through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next...
There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Great vision. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Guardiola. Now it's Villa. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. And that is as far as they're going to go. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Can he get it through? Threads one in. It's played through for him. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tries a shot! Some resolute defending there. Aims beyond the defence. There's no flag. McCallum, great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's worked it through. Deftly away.
2
Guardiola.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Guardiola. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'm afraid to
To review the first.
It's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. And he shoots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Saliba. Guardiola. And it's Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Hazard. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. And it's McAllister.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Guardiola. And they can counter here. Now it's Villa.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is Sluta! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
United, number 5, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Rafinha.
So there's going to be another change here. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they reach...
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Rafinha completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Manchester United are looking to break at pace, and he's intervened well there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rijkaard. And he's in on goal. And it's made its way to... Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more.
Manchester United.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry, a spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Number 4.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Altero. And we're done. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.